When we make a decision to cancel school, the number one variable that we consider is safety. We have our guys out checking roads at 3 in the morning. We have laser pen technology. It checks the roadbed surface to make sure it's not below freezing. We look at all sorts of road conditions. We look at prediction models on temperature, including the map and when things are coming in, and we're out there and about. We don't want a bus running any road where a spot of ice is longer than the bus itself. Weather in this county can be very diverse. It can be sunny in downtown Brevard, and it can be pouring the snow up in Toxaway or even in Cedar Mountain on the southern end of the county. What we try to look at is how does it affect the entire system as a whole, and we ask people to bear with us. We understand that parents have to be at work in the private sector, and we appreciate that. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we can have enough of a safe experience for our students coming to school and our parents who are delivering them, that we make sure that we check all the conditions, understanding that weather can be very diverse in Transylvania County. For planning on makeup days for this year, Saturdays are going to be an option. We just need to understand that. People do not like to lose spring break. They don't like the school year to be extended, and in fact, the school year is scheduled to end on June 10th this year. We don't have a lot of wiggle room for when we can get into school year. We have to have a certain number of days and a certain number of hours. We've actually met the hours before and had a few days that we could cut, but in general, we want to make sure it's a good quality instructional experience for our students, but at the same time, we don't have a lot of wiggle room in order to make up time. Parents very often want to know when is graduation going to occur, and I can appreciate that because they have family coming in town. It's a big deal. It's an honor and it's an exciting time. In the past, we've always said, well, you know, that's subject to weather. And while it is, again, this year, the reality is we graduate in one of the most beautiful venues in the state at Brevard Music Center. We very much appreciate their partnership with us and thank them for allowing us to be there. Their season starts June 14th. Our last day is June 10th, so I can tell you right now, graduation is going to be 12th and 13th of June this year. In the winter of 2009 and 10, we had a particularly bad winter. Now they're calling for a bad winter this year. We'll see what happens. But if it were to be such a bad winter like 2009 and 10, we can actually have classes after graduation for underclassmen. We try to avoid that for a lot of obvious reasons, but it is an awareness piece and we look at all the different variables.